Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Gaming Quitter, the most delicious quitter of them all. Today is July 1st, which means we got a new update on what's going on in Dragalia Lost for the upcoming month, in the This Month in Dragalia Lost update. As always, like the last few months since I started doing this, I want to go over this whole update together with you guys and be excited about what's to come. And there is a lot to talk about in this one, so let's jump right into it. I have it open on my screen right here with my beautiful mouse, and at the beginning there's not much new stuff. Like Shuji Okada says hello, he's very thankful that we are actually still playing Dragalia Lost, and why not, it's a fun game. So he talks about what happened in June. They added chapter 14 to the main campaign, which gets us a new character. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's a really cool character who's actually very, very viable in content. There's a new flame-attuned boss, Ayaha and Otoha, the two Agito Uprising twins, like the fire boss. And there's a new facility event running right now, the Rhythmic Resolutions event. Really fun event with a cute story. Like, it's not overly mind-blowing, but it's just fun. Also currently live is the Gala Dragalia, where you can summon... I've heard that it's I forgot how it was pronounced. Catzish? It's not Catzith. It's not the Star Wars character, so... but apparently it's Catzish or something like that. I completely forgot. I was watching a video where someone was pronouncing it correctly and I forgot about it. I'm sorry. It's also featuring Eugene, Styx, and Catherine. You may have seen my summoning video on the Gala Dragalia, which didn't go too well. I also summoned again after that. I'm gonna run the footage while I'm talking here. Yeah, it went well, but not in the way I wanted. So, it also talks about Ayaha and Otoha's Wrath on expert difficulty, where you see the transformation of the twins. It's really, really cool. I think it's a fairy. I've read that that all the other forms are based on mythological beasts, and at first I thought she's a moth, but I guess she does look like it, and maybe she is, but she's also apparently a fairy, which kind of makes sense. Like, these look like butterflies or moths, but it could be fairies too, so it would fit, and it would like fit in with the other Agito bosses. So I'm jumping way too far ahead. The Rhythmic Resolution event has a new song. He talks about that. It's a really cool song. But yeah, let's just go to the most important thing for some people in this update. It talks about mana spirals. Not just one mana spiral, Halloween Alessans, but also new mana spirals. Let's talk about it a bit by bit. So, I don't know if you guys did it, but for example, I did not unlock Alessan's mana spiral because it's not good. But I still send feedback because I kind of want to build her and upgrade her, but it's just not worth it. And I've sent feedback, and I'm apparently not the only person who did that, thankfully, because they're actually considering readjusting her mana spirals. They want to take the balance with other adventurers whose mana spirals have been unlocked into consideration. He apologizes for the wait, but we need to be patient until they finalize these adjustments. I'm really excited to see what they will change. Maybe they'll maybe buff her skill charge so it doesn't take as long anymore to get her skill rotation up, or maybe they'll increase her damage mods. I don't know, but really excited that like sending feedback is actually worth it. And then what's going to be on tomorrow or very, very soon is the new mana spirals that will come to water element units. So Zardin is there, the beautiful, beautiful water sword. Ricard, our healer boy, is there. Karina, which was my first 4-star character, I think, that I got. So really excited for that. And she's also very, 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 very beautiful. Luther, who I actually couldn't care less about, but he's cool, I guess. Lily, which actually holds a really, really dear place in my heart, because she was the first unit I cleared a high dragon trial with. I broke into the whole cycle by defeating Brunhilde first, which was actually the most difficult thing, I guess, but whatever. So really excited to see her getting better, hopefully. Maybe they'll reduce the time it takes for her skill 1 animation, because it just takes forever. And super excited for that. But, everyone, rejoice! Cheer for our King Xander, who finally will have his time to shine. He will rise above his competition. He will just step on Deku and Water Saliera, Summer Saliera, and he will become king. I mean, not again, because he was always the king for me, but he's finally good. Hopefully. I'm so excited to see his mana spiral. I do already have a completely max unbound Agito weapon, sword. So, because I built it for Summer Saliera and Eugene. So, super excited to see if he has a good mana spiral, because maybe I'm gonna use him. I don't know, but it could be. So, super excited to see what they have in store for us with that. I hope you guys have your golden TP ready for that, because it's going to be an expensive day for some units. Because, yeah, like I said, I may use it on Lily and Xander, but that's not all. You also need to save some materials for what's going to come very, very soon. So currently it's extremely hot outside. I don't know how it's for you guys, but out here, like, it's in the evening now. It's super warm still now. I actually had to turn off my fan, so it doesn't show up on the recording. So it's super hot in here. And what's better fit for hot weather than a summer event in Dragalia Lost? So last year we had the Splash of Adventure raid event featuring Siren. It was a 2-part event, and it was really, really awesome. Really excited about seeing it again. You also get Summer Estelle for free in that event, and I think the dragon was also a freebie. I'm not sure anymore. But you also got a cool facility. I think it was a stage, like an idle stage. But yeah, this is the old event. They are going to start a new event very, very soon in mid-July. It's going to be a defensive event, which progresses in a similar manner to the Onslaught event held last month, but it will be possible to play co-op and defense battle quests during this defensive event. So it's kind of like the event where you met Linnea and Nadine, but they've adjusted some things, which is really cool because we sent some feedback. You could only play it solo, I think, and now you can play it with other people. So that's cool. They actually say that in the previous Onslaught event, many players quit without completing it, possibly because it was necessary to repeat quests of every difficulty level. This time around, we smoothed out the quest progression and adjusted the balance to make it easier to obtain battle charts. Actually, that's really good because I didn't want to spend my stamina on the low difficulty levels. I wanted to go to the highest ones and grind as quickly as possible. So they changed that now, which is good, because they saw in their numbers that not everyone, or let's say, as they say, many players didn't play the last stages because they didn't want to be bothered with repeating the same easy levels over and over without getting a lot of rewards. So that's really cool. The theme of the story is summer vacation, and it will feature new summer adventures. So it's a new banner that's coming in around 2 or 3 weeks, and super excited to see who's going to show up in a nice bikini, or in a nice swimsuit, or a nice swim shorts, or in a nice whatever. So super stoked for that. We see, yeah, the Splash of Adventure raid event will be revived in late July, and in late August we will have the second part of the event, a Crescendo to Courage. So if you haven't got the stage last year, you can now get it. I think it buffs water unit. No. Oh crap! It boosted 2 weapon types. I think it bows and daggers maybe. But yeah, it's a fun event. Go check out, like, Siren even has a song, a music video on Nintendo's YouTube page, so go check that one out. It's really cool. And I almost skipped it. They will also add the Hunt for Harmony facility event to the event compendium in mid-July. So that is the Easter event, I think. So I only read this at you can get free single summon tickets in mid-July. So really cool. And also at the end of July, they will add master difficulty to Cayenne, who is right now the easiest Agito fight, and I'm 100% prepared for this. I got Cat Zish, I got all of the Agito dark weapons completely max unbound, and let's just say light isn't... Shadow is a super busted element right now, so I'm really curious to see if they only upped his HP numbers, or if they actually did something to make the fight seem more fair than what it's right now, because right now you only spam skill 1 as Gala Alex and you win the fight. So I'm excited to see. You will definitely see clear videos of that from me. I don't know who I'm going to use yet. Probably Gala Alex for my first clear or something like that, just to make sure. And I don't really know yet. I'll see. So they also talk about future updates. They want to adjust the force strikes for certain users like axe, bow, wand, and staff weapon users. And yeah, these types take a long time to charge their force strikes, and the users are sometimes attacked while charging. So we're currently adjusting them to be able to charge and release their force strikes while moving. So kind of like what they did with Hunter Cerise, which would be really cool. Like if you could just move around while... There's some characters that still use a lot of force strikes, like Nefaria, for example. It's not taking that long to charge it, but it still takes some time. So I'm excited to see how they change it. They will adjust the force strike charge speed and the power for them, which is cool. And they didn't talk that much more about it. So we'll just have to wait what they will do. So Okada also talks about the new ally who joins in chapter 14 for a split seconds. He only says that they've seen a particularly large amount of reactions to the new ally, which is true. There was a lot of reactions, but mostly there were a lot of reactions to what happened in the chapter, but okay. They will add an interlude to chapter 14 in late July. Super excited for that, because I hope they will talk more about what a certain character did. I don't really want to go into detail, because if you haven't played the campaign yet, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm not going to do that. But they will add chapter 15 in mid-August, and yeah, you really should play the campaign. I'm talking to especially one person who I know hasn't played the campaign yet, and I almost spoiled this person of what's happening, so you should play it, and everyone else too who hasn't done it, because it's a really interesting chapter. But what's even more interesting is this guy, who is the Shadow Attuned boss in the Agito Uprising, which will be added at the end of August. So at the end of August we will have every Agito fight, and I think they will continue releasing the master difficulties every 2 months. So I'm really excited what they have in store for after that. So I'm pretty sure they already have plans for what's coming after this, and we'll probably see it on the next anniversary. I'm pretty I think they announced the Agito fights at the 1 year anniversary Dragalia digest, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So probably new bosses and maybe even 7-star weapons, something like that. I don't know. I've heard that they have a different system in Creme Blue Fantasia. Creme Blue. I'm just gonna call it Creme Blue. I don't even know what the rest of the name is. Where they, like, I think you can get really strong units by grinding a certain boss fight or something like that. Not entirely sure about that, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be a really interesting idea. Like, yeah, you don't grind for a weapon, but you grind for a new character, and then you could grind for their, I don't know, stuff for their mana spirals or something like that. That would be cool, right? Because everyone could get a really strong unit by just grinding, but they shouldn't make them too OP. But okay, I'm just theorizing a little bit. So, and that's pretty much it. They gave out Blessed Ethan ashes 10 times for everyone, 3 summon vouchers, and 3 sunlight ores, which is really good. And I really need those ashes because I'm running low on them because I'm playing Agito so much. So yeah, that's it. It's a really exciting month that's coming. There's not a lot of new stuff apparently. We'll get 1 new event and the master difficulty, so it's kind of a slow month, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of things to do. We do have like 3 events that we can do. The Hunt for Harmony event you can farm. You can farm Splash of Adventure, and you can do the new event. And also definitely pick up Summer Estelle. I really hope she also gets a mana spiral, which would be really cool because she has an awesome design. Really like her. And Estelle is just a really cool character in general. So, I really hope this video was a little bit informative for you. I know that this is a lot of text and not everyone wants to read it, so I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed me talking about this Dragalia Lost content, please leave a like, subscribe to me for more content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!